If you're a notary looking to level up, you need Kimmi's all-inclusive training program. Kimmi Nunnally's notary training program is changing the game for notaries everywhere. With Notary Life with Kimmi on YouTube and Notary Educators, you're not just learning the basics, you're mastering them. Our all-inclusive program covers everything you need: essential notary skills, loan signings, remote online notarizations, apostilles, and even wedding-efficient training. Plus, you'll get business development tips on marketing and pricing to help you thrive. Join our live weekly coaching sessions for interactive question and answer, mock marketing, and document training. And with our on-demand course library, you can learn at your own pace, anytime, anywhere. Need support? Our private community is here to help you network and grow. And the best part? It's super affordable. Monthly subscriptions start at just $47. So, what are you waiting for? Visit notaryeducatorsllc.com today and take the first step toward mastering your notary skills with Kimmi's all-inclusive training program. You got this.
Okay? And when I say the reason I don't do it is because I don't want to travel an hour this way, sometimes 2 hours that way, 6 in the morning. If you want to work all day, all night, you can make that money. Okay? Somebody always needs a notary. So we teach you how to do that. What's our next one we have, Alexis?
You're working full time. That could be another excuse. So when you're working full time, I did it. So this is coming from somebody who did it. That was the top excuse that I've heard from a lot of people as well. Remember, people need notaries all day, every day. Why? Because just like you're working, they're working too. So you work 9 to 5, other people work 9 to 5 too, and they still have to get their documents stamped. So I would not count myself out of general notary or even loan signing because I work full time. I would not. Because if you take the call and you say your next appointment is at this time, let's say 5:30, it may work for them as well because they have to get home. They have kids. They have a life as well. So don't count yourself out. I've talked to so many people throughout us having notary educators, and that is one of the top excuses is that they work full time, which I completely understand, but I am living proof that it can be done. I've done it.
Yep. And it won't be easy, but is anything worth having super easy going to come to you? Some of you have degrees. It took you 6, 7, 8 years. Was that easy? Having a successful family, is that easy? You put up with a lot of stuff when you married. I don't know if you ever saw that Tyler Perry when it said, she was like, I put up with a lot to enjoy these luxuries. If you want to be in this family, the family that prays, okay? So same thing as a notary. It's not going to be easy to have a successful business, but is it worth it? Yes. And a lot of you keep saying, well, I'm tired of trading time for money. But if you're really tired of it, let's get it done. 2025 is the year. 2025 is the year for you. We've created a program, and we're going to talk about it shortly, where every single person can afford it. Every single person can afford it if you're serious about your business, okay? Lisa says in the comments really quick, confidence is something that she's lacking, would be like part of her excuse. She says she needs another class. She just feels like she doesn't know enough. She might mess up. She doesn't know what she's doing. What if? You name it. So Lisa, we want to overcome that in 2025. Now we have an actual mentor program where we can help coach you through all of these different things that you're talking about. Every week, we're giving you things to infuse your business. Right now, Alexis had a session last night about time management. A young lady in our group earlier, she was like, I don't know if I'm going to take this job or not. Then she said, oh, I remember a session last night about time management. It encouraged her to accept the position. Okay, so we weekly go over things that build that confidence, build you up as a notary. You're in good hands. There's no stupid questions. Now, I might push back a little bit. Lisa's going to talk about that probably later on. But it's just because I want you to be a great notary. I'm an educator. I don't want to just teach you. I don't want to just give you a fish. I want to teach you how to fish. We all know that illustration. I can give you a fish and you'll eat today. But if I teach you how to fish, you'll fish forever and eat forever. That's the difference. So I take time to actually educate you. I'm not in the process. Oh, thank you guys. We'll read some of your comments shortly, but I'm not in the business to sit here and just tell you, yes, you can take an expired ID. Yes, you can do that. That's not what mentorship was designed for. That's why I never really wanted to participate. But now we're running a true mentorship program where you teach. We give you everything you need, 15 courses, I think, plus. And then you do the work. You come out of it. I got a few questions. We got you. You have an assignment. You prep your documents. We got you. But we can't tell you every single thing. There's nobody who's going to be able to hold your hand throughout the whole process. So when you're really ready, then we're here for you. So we got a couple more, and we want to hurry up before we bring Lisa on. Next is a dual tray printer. A dual tray printer. You want to talk to that one, Jeff? Do they really have to have a dual tray printer?
No, you don't need to have a dual tray print. It's nice to have one, and that more so would apply if you're doing loan signings, right? If you're doing loan signings, then that's where the advantage comes to have it. But you have other apps that can be used if money is a situation, or you can't find in your area an actual dual tray. You have the app, the Notary Rotary app, that's been used. We've been able to help a few of our folks in the mentor program within minutes by using that particular program. It separates whether it's a legal or letter size document, and then you're able to put it back together, meaning putting the packages back together. Let's say you have a page of 50 pages, and 10 of them are the larger size. Is it the legal size? Is that the legal size? Yeah. So, and it prints it separate. You have to put the paper in separately, but you're able to then put it back together, meaning you got page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but you don't need to have a legal size. A dual tray printer. Now, what you can do, you can buy a printer that it can be upgraded, because this the second tray is just another add-on. You just pretty much set the main printer on top of that other tray, and boom, it's a dual tray. Of course, you got to do a couple of settings on the tray and on your computer just for it to recognize. But hey, you don't need to do that to get started. So you don't have to wait around. You say, I could do this, I got that, but I don't have a dual tray printer, so I'm not going to take a loan sign, or I'm not going to even start doing a loan job. No, a notary job. You don't need to do that to hold yourself back, because you're going to be gaining experience anyway when you're going doing these jobs. So anything else as far as that, we can just keep that in mind.
Before we move on, you may not have a printer, but you could be serving as a witness. You could be doing general notary work. There are many things you can do. And the main thing we've come to realize is that Notary Rotary is an excellent resource when it comes to the page sorter. So you don't have to have a dual tray printer, and dual tray printers are not cheap. So that's why we want that to stop being an excuse. I don't have a printer. We have a workaround. We even help you with that. If you don't know how to do that, we help you with that. Jeffrey's got you, okay? So we really, really, really want you all to think about these excuses that we're given. And I think we had one more. I don't have an EIN or LLC. I don't have my EIN or LLC. That is not a requirement to start your business, okay? Do we want you to get that eventually? Yes, we do. But that is not a requirement to get started, okay? It's just not. You can get that later. And we even have a link for you to get your free EIN number at notaryeducatorsllc.com. And the reason that's so important is because I find that in our mentorship, people are paying for EIN numbers. They tell us that after the fact. We're your mentor. If you have questions, you should ask us before you do something. You ever have somebody, a friend, and they go do everything, and then they come tell you that they did it?